Okay, so this morning, I just came to tell you that nobody owes you anything. So all you need to do in the next 30 minutes is just to find out why I'm saying that. Because I've come to realize that so many persons have what we call entitlement mentality. How many of you have it here? You will not accept that you have it, but some of us have it. So I just want to tell you that nobody owes you anything. Life is Life is 100% your responsibility. Life is 100% your responsibility. This is the mindset that changed my life, and I'm here this morning to instill it on you. Life is 100% your responsibility. If you came out from a very rich background, you came out from a background where your uncles are giving you money anytime you want, you need. You have a father, you have a mother, then we just call that you have an advantage. Do you understand? So nobody really owes you anything. So many of us came from very poor background. We have mothers, we have fathers, but they are incapable of funding our dreams. So we didn't see that because we don't have anybody that is going to give us money, then we should stay like that. We had to work our way into where we want to be. When I was growing up, and when I embraced this mindset, I said to myself that, okay, though I didn't come out from a very rich family, but a rich family is going to come out of me. So that's the mindset that tell Abigail to hold the laptop. So rich family I didn't come out of, but a rich family is going to come out of me. So that's the mindset that each and everybody here should have. Have you not seen people that come out of rich families and they are still poor? Their family have given up on them because they lack financial intelligence, or they spend, or they don't spend properly. So no one is coming to rescue you. Just have this mindset that no one is coming to rescue you. Life is 100% your responsibility. Your mother, your father, your brothers, they are just your caretaker. They can decide not to take care of you. Do you understand? So life is 100% your responsibility. And just have the mindset that nobody is coming to rescue you. The next thing I want you to know is that your success or failure is in your hands. Your success and failure, they are in your hands. Typical example of what I'm saying is that your father can send you to Covenant University. They have played their role. But whether you are going to learn and be successful is also dependent on you. When I was growing up, my dad said I was going to be a medical doctor. My mom said I was going to be a lawyer. I can remember. But then, that's the two careers that everybody wants to be like. When you were growing up, how many of you wanted to be a lawyer? Just raise up your hand. You desire to be a medical doctor, raise up your hand too. You know why? Because even up till now, people think that these are the two careers that have the potentials of paying you millions. But that's not true. You can just take a 30-minute course on cybersecurity. You learn it so well and you become a multi-millionaire in less than 6 months. Very easy. You can just take a course on real estate like you are doing already, and some of you are already cashing out. There are some of you here, you are not yet a graduate, but you have made 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million. Meanwhile, the first time your lecturer is looking to having 1 million naira is when they pay him pension. But you are a student and you're already making millions. You're already using iPhone. Your lecturers think that iPhone is luxury. Meanwhile, you are craving to even buy 16, buy 17. They think it's luxury. Lecturer trek to class, student come with cars. Do you understand what I'm saying? So, the world is speedily changing. The world is speedily changing. We are now in the artificial intelligence evolution. You know, we have had several evolutions. We have had the evolution of agriculture, where people do agriculture very, very well because the means of their livelihood depends on it. So we have had the agricultural revolution, where people get married to 7 wives, 30 wives, give birth to children every year because they need people to assist in the farming process. Do you understand? And then we move to the industrial revolution, where the white people set up a syllable, a curriculum, and say, if you want to become a medical doctor, you have to school for 7 years, and this and this and that, and vis-a-vis. And then they were doing things manually. You want to do fallopian tube test, you have to open the person's belly and check things. And now we move into the ICT age, where you don't need to open the person's stomach anymore. You just insert some machines, and the machine gets to tell you what is inside the person's body, and that's it. And now I tell you that we are no longer in the ICT age. We are now in the artificial intelligence age. But it's unfortunate that Nigeria, we have not embraced artificial intelligence properly. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is that your life, your success and your failure is just right in your hands. Is right in your hands. Let me paraphrase. Like I said, my dad wanted me to be a medical doctor. My mom wanted me to be this. And then my dad died when I was 10. And I'm not going to say, okay, because these two people are incapable of taking care of me, then I'm going to remain like that. Would I have remained like that? No. I realized that my success is in my hands. And then I still went to school. Though I didn't study what they wanted me to study, I studied what I wanted to study because I know that it is my life. Do you understand? So nobody is coming to save you. Have that at the back of your mind. No one owes you money, help, or opportunities. No one owes you money. No one owes you help. Some people are just looking at me as though maybe I'm saying, you're not relating to what I'm saying. I said no one owes you money. No one owes you help. No one owes you opportunity. No one, nobody. Nobody. If you think people owe you all these things, you are going to be disappointed. You are going to be disappointed. When I was in the University of Port Harcourt, I was a course rep in my department. I was serving my course mates, go and photocopy. Course rep, we are like errand boys. How many of you are course rep here or was a course rep? You know how it is now. You need to go for errand. You say, I'm helping you. But deep down, we know that we are benefiting from the errand that we are running. You know? And then I was just doing all these things and doing all these things and doing all these things. In my mind, I said, okay, when I graduate, this is my course mates. Who knows? Some of them will help me, employ me, recommend me and stuff like that. Because we actually have big guys in my department that was not even coming to school frequent. I used to do assignment for them and stuff like that. And then when I lost my uncle a few years ago, while I was in year 2, I lost my uncle and I'm the only son in the house. Obviously, I'm the one to bury him. And then I started calling these people and everybody was just switching off their phones on me and blocking me. And nobody was responding to me. These are people that I put my own admission on the line for them. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
They turned off their phones. They say they have their own personal problems. One told me he's not feeling well. And these are people that I served, hoping that something good will come out in the future. Maybe anytime I need money. Just like as you are here now. Subconsciously in your mind now, you might be thinking, okay, if I have problem, The MD of Hamrest is close to me. I can just go to his WhatsApp. I have his number. I can just go to his Facebook Messenger and tell him that I swallow shovel and I need to bring out the shovel from my body. You can reach out to me and I won't see the message. Or I can see the message and I don't respond. It doesn't mean that I don't love you, but I have my own problems. Do you understand? And maybe your own problem might be coming at the wrong time. Your own problem might be coming at the wrong time. Do you understand? So it doesn't mean that if I don't assist or if I don't help, that I hate you, or I don't like you, or I don't care about you. It's because running Hamrex is a big problem on its own. We have projects tied down everywhere. We have vendors that are on our neck. We need to meet up. Every penny counts. And maybe it's towards the end of the month. The salary we pay out every month here. If I tell you the number of millions that we pay out, and maybe I'm looking for money to pay salary, and then you're bringing up a problem of the least 5K, and you are like, I know he has the money. He's a big man. He's a rich man. You cannot tell me that MD don't have 5,000 naira. But I'm looking for, I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. Not that I hate you, not that I dislike you, but it is not available at that moment. Nobody owes you anything. If you live with this mindset, you will not have problems with people. Let me tell you something. There's one of my boss, I served this man. He's a professor. I served this man when I was 17, 18. Imagine when I was 17, I used to wear the suit that he bought in 1990 something. Because he doesn't allow me to buy clothes. He will tell me of what, he speaks too much grammar. He will tell you of what use or of what need will you go and buy clothes when I have clothes that I'm no longer putting on. Meanwhile, these clothes, imagine when a professor abandons clothes, you should know the nature of that clothes. And I will put on those clothes. They were calling me mini professor, mini professor. Now, when I had, during COVID-19, you know how COVID-19 was now? No food anywhere now. We have all forgotten the experience. No. Have we all forgotten the experience? No. Wow, human beings can forget too. But I cannot forget that experience. So there was no money. Those people that were doing laundry shut down. No be person we don't chop the food, they go wash clothes for laundry. Big men were washing their clothes. People were shaving themselves. Have you forgotten so soon? This man is shaking his head that you have not forgotten, meaning that you really suffered that period. People suffered. And then I called this man. The number you're calling is not available. Because he knows that what could make Excel to be calling me at this time is that he needs some assistance. And even people that had money were keeping their money. Look at it. People that had money were keeping there because they don't know how long the COVID-19 will last. So you cannot start sharing money because breakdown upon lockdown upon lockdown and upon lockdown, they will open it, they will close it. Do you understand? Yes, so people were trying to preserve what they have. And I called this man that time, and throughout that period, he did not take my calls. In fact, after the COVID-19, he wasn't taking my calls. And one day, I was angry. I told my guys, look at this man that I served. I know the things I did for this man. And he couldn't even pick my call, even though it's 1,000 naira. That was my mindset, though. Even though it's 1,000 naira, he just give it to me. I used to buy one loaf of bread and be eating with water. Because it was that bad and that tough. There was no Hamrex during COVID-19, I hope you know. No Hamrex. Hamrex was founded in 2022. COVID-19 happened when? So you see. So I got angry with this man. I said I was not going to talk to him again. What kind of wickedness is that? I served you with all my life. There are times you sent me errands. Midnight, I went. and I'm calling you to assist me, even though you just come and carry Gary. Like I was just saying a whole lot of things. I blocked him, literally blocked him. That 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024, 2024, my mindset have completely changed. I have now learned that nobody owe me anything. I forgive everybody that offended me. I just said, let it go. I unblocked him. And then November, he called me. When I saw his call, I said, why is this man calling me? I never wanted to, we are all human beings now. I never wanted to pick, but I just picked. And he said, Excel, they call you Hamrex now, but that time, nothing like real estate now. It was 2020. So they call you Hamrex now. Man, you are doing well. I was in a meeting and they were discussing you and I was amazed. I'm calling to tell you something. I said, what was this, sir? He said, I'm calling you to tell you that you are growing very fast. I want you to avoid one thing. I said, what do you want me to avoid? He said, don't join court. You see all this day, Bam, and they were. I said, is this man normal? I got here with courtesan minds. I don't know. Are you getting what I'm saying? So he's calling me and he's telling me the wrong thing. He was supposed to be telling me that in some years, maybe when I was serving him. I don't think he was even supposed to be telling me something like that, but all my life, I always believed that I will make money with pen and not shovel. So I said, yes. And then he ended the call. And 5 minutes later, he called me again. He said, are you okay? The way you sounded, are you okay? I said, yes, now I'm okay. You said I shouldn't join court. I said, yes, I won't join court. He said, no, can we see? I said, sir, I'm not in Port Harcourt now. He said, please, anytime you're back to Port Harcourt, I would love us to see. And then just early this year, he came to the office. He said, where is your office? And then he came to the gate. Somebody I was serving, we used to eat. You don't understand what is happening here. You don't understand. He will finish eating and then he will say, come and clear this plate and then I'll eat what is remaining. That was how it was. I will eat it with all happiness. I'll be like, boss, don't finish it though. So he came, he sat down at the reception. They asked him to sign. And then he signed. And they told him, please sit down briefly. Our MD is busy upstairs. He sat down. I told them, keep him there for the next 20 minutes. And then sat down. And then, because I want him to look around and feel his eyes, Who is going to read all those things in the office? And then he sat down and he was just feeling his eyes, seeing people coming, seeing people going, seeing people coming. And then I said, bring him to my office. And then he came to my office. And then he couldn't sit down. I said, please sit down. And then he sat down and he was shaking. I saw that he was shaking. And then I went to my fridge. I brought out some wine. And then I opened it. And I was observing that he couldn't drink it. I said, sir, you can drink your drink. And then he took it. He was holding it. He's a prof. He was shivering. Now, what am I saying? Nobody owes you anything. Say, nobody owes me anything.
Nobody owes me anything.
My life is 100% my responsibility. I know that no one is coming to rescue me. So I will rescue myself. I don't know that person saying yes, sir. We are not in the church. Before you put me under pressure here. All right, so basically, if I had said, this is somebody I was looking up to help my life. If this person don't help me, then I'm dead. Do you know? Your mindset is your greatest asset. Anything you condition your mind to believe, that is who you just become. That's why I always advise people to have abundance mindset. Have an abundance mindset. Just have an abundance. Don't have a static mindset. Your mindset should just be flexible. So let's move to the next thing here. Okay. If you want something, you go out and get it. Yes. If you want something, go out and get it. Your sales is slow, go out and get it. Your sales is slow, go out and get it. The more you go out, the closer to getting what you want. Staying indoor every time, thinking, lamenting will not help you. You have to go out. You have to go out and knock on doors. Let me tell you guys something. There's one business I was doing in 2021. I went to NDDC. I was somewhere. Let me tell you the business. I've done a lot of things. So, how many of you know this nano screen guard? If you know nano screen guard, raise up your hand. Nano screen guard is a liquid screen guard. It has machine. I've done that thing. I've done it. It's a machine. It's called nano. You will not understand it because you don't know it. So what I do is to go from street to street doing this screen guard for people. I'll just be like, okay, instead of using this conventional screen guard, why not put nano screen guard? I'll open my machine and I'll just do it for people. And then I was doing this thing sometime somewhere in Church Hill, inside town. Meanwhile, I trekked from my trade to Church Hill, doing these things for people. 1,000 naira. So I was somewhere and somebody was saying, Kai, if you go to NDDC, don't charge them 1,000 naira, charge them 20,000 naira, they will pay. NDDC, the other guy there said, who is going to open gate for him? That's just the problem. But if he have access to enter there, this guy is going to make a lot of money. I was storing everything they were saying. The next day, I took my bath. I put on my senator. I said, I am going to NDDC. I went to NDDC, got to the gate. The first day I went there, the security did not allow me to enter. The second day I went there, the second day I went to NDDC again, security did not allow me to enter. But there is one man that always go in and go out, go in and go out. The third day, the Holy Spirit said, follow this man and go and talk to him. So I followed the man. So he went to where he kind of mama put just close to NDDC there. And then I sat down. I was watching him. When he finished eating, I paid for the food. 2,050 naira. I paid for the food. The woman now told him that guy has paid for your food. He said, oh boy, come here. I was looking like a dastical. I wasn't looking fine. I wasn't looking well. I was looking unkept. And then I asked, should you be paying for my food? I said, sir, I just paid now. He said, what do you do? I said, I do nano screen guard. Sir, do you know this one? Blah, 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 blah. I did it for him free. And I went back home. The next day, I came back again. And then he came out. He's always, I think it's their break time. He came out again. I followed him. I said, sir, I can do these things for your colleagues. So he said, yes. How much do you do it? I said, 15,000. He said, okay, let's go inside. That was how that man took me inside. And then he was taking me. It's not like he took me inside NDDC and left me. He was taking me from one office to the other, from one office to the other, from one office to the other. He took me to the director's office. He took me to the auditor's office. I still have all their contacts on my phone. And then just that day, I made 450,000 naira. Because I was charging 15,000 naira. They packed all their phones and kept for me. I was just doing it. They said I should go. When I finished doing it, they said I should go. Because it was the company that it's not individual that is paying. Somebody is to pay for everybody. I did it that day and I went back home. 7 days later, I've not gotten my money. I was like, I typed one long message I wanted to send to that man because I needed money. I erased it. I said, no, forget this thing. They will pay you. Before I knew it, they sent me my money. I was very happy. I went back again. I kept going there. And when I got there that day, I gave the man 50,000 naira. He said, why? I said, I decided to share my profit. So every day the man will call me, Excel, are you not coming? Are you not coming? So I kept going. If I tell you how much I made from NDDC doing that nano screen guard, In fact, I was not going inside street again. I was now every day. I go to NDDC. Every day, NDDC. Every day, NDDC. I kept going there and kept going there and kept going there until one day one person's phone broke. And then they said, where is that guy, this screen guard? Because the gospel was that if you put nano screen guard, your screen will not break. So I don't know the height that he left his phone and it fell and broke. And he said, where is that guy, this screen guard? Then that my guy called me, said, come now, but somebody says, I said, oh God, no, they come there again. Format don't cast. So what am I trying to say? I'm trying to tell you that nobody really owes you anything. And if you need anything, go and knock on that door. You are going to encounter rejection. You are going to encounter objection. But just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. And going and going and going. And one day you're going to meet your luck. Does that make sense? Somebody would have ordinarily said, you can't have access to NDDC. But go and try. Go and try. There is no harm in trying. Are we learning something this morning? So, the kind of mindset I want you to have is this. Instead of saying, I don't have money, you should be asking yourself, how can I make money? Some of you consultants, you complain a lot. No sales, no sales, no sales, no sales. Why? Some of you, every day, some of my mentees here, on Sunday, they are in the church. They don't even have one particular church. They go to this church this Sunday. They go to this church. They there. When I see the things you guys are doing, it just reminds me of the things I was doing years back. I had no church. If I go to this, it's brain work. It's brain work. It's brain work. If you go to this church, you go to this church, you go to this restaurant, you go here, you just move, keep moving. Keep marketing. Look good. Go out. If you spend 30 minutes outside telling people about the product and services you offer, you are better than the person that is always at home expecting manna to fall from heaven. Manna will never fall again. It will never fall again. It will never fall again. So you go out and meet people. I have taught us countless times that a marketer have no special marketplace. Everywhere you are is your marketplace. I have taught you how I sold land in the bus, making fake phone calls. Back in those days, if I'm going to market in, let me say I want to come and market in this location junction now. I was staying in Rome Parallel. I would just enter a cab, come out at grammar school, and then I will enter a bus. You know those guys that used to preach in the vehicle, give your life to Christ. I used to do that thing, but my own is not give your life to Christ. So my own was buy land. I'll put my phone on my ear. Okay, I don't tell you now. The land now 1 million naira, but will they sell it now for 750? I will just start doing all manner of explanation. Let people, my voice will be very loud that even the driver will be turning back his neck at every interval. And then one day, it worked for me several times. One day, one man said, where's the land? I said, okay, let's come down, let's come down. And we came down. I took him to a bar close by, and I began to explain it to him. Brain work. Everybody say brain work. Brain work. Marketing is actually a brain work. Anywhere 2 or 3 are gathered, your customer is there. I hear you. You don't say, I want to be in the mood. Which mood?